any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Corey Kluber will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
.3-0 pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Here it is on 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch to first. Oh, look at the dive. There's one. Safe.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off that. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1 and the Indians nothing. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Adam Conley gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game. Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at second here with one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown two pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And With 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. In now, Chris Colabello. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Martin Prado. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Martin Prado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 8, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Geyer. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. And that one stayed up a little high. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians dugout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Working for the punch out, and the offering. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Jose Ramirez is on deck. Hit out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Jose
Digging
Ramirez.
in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Mark Trumbo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Lindor comes up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Marlins 1 and the Indians nothing. Now in the box, Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line in left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. There we go. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Francisco Lindor. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gordon is there. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Left fielder number 23.
So striding in, Michael Brantley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Indians leave 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Marcell Ozuna.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Martin Prado now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Come on, Pride.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and one now to Encarnacion. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Very weakly on the ground.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Stanton is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. Ready now, Chris Colabello, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. And the pitch on 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's Echeverria now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Jackson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Here's D. Gordon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-0 Miami.
Leading off with a Tribe, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch. That's a great pitch. Fastball up in the zone with 2 strikes, and he still was able to foul it off. Pretty nice job of staying alive.
Let's go, drive.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Brandon Geyer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. On its way is pitch number 75. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win. But he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. A.J. Cole is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Francisco Lindor will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Ozuna. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Michael Brantley as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Looking to send him packing again. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Martin Prado, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes another 0-2. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Outside and low, 3-0. Adeiny Echeverria would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Set. Here's the 3-1. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jackson ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. And a ball 1-0. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the sixth, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Colabello.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here he comes again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Boone Logan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Boone Logan.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here we go.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how you want to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Pick him up first base.
1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, 1 for 4. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And the runner back safely. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Marlins 3 and the Indians 2. Striding into the box, Brandon Guyer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Right side. Gordon able to get there. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Jackson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check
catcher,
swing appeal,
55.
hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
Don't you just love the World Series? This home run right here that ties the game late. It's the best competition at the best time of the year, and the best players step up. This is terrific.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco.
And that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Tap down the line, and this winds up hitting the first base bag, and they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Brian Shaw.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Justin Bour, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the ship, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the ship.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The next 0-2. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Martin Prado. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. First pitch on its way, and here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. His numbers against Brian Shaw, 0 for 4. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. Colabello fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Junichi Tazawa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Junichi Tazawa.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Michael Brantley.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
At the plate, Chris Colabello. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Take it,
1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Luke Gregerson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Gregerson.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Realmuto.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's D. Gordon now. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In is Christian Yelich. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. There's prior history in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Yelich. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6.
Tyler Naquin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Naquin.
In there, strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Ronnie Chisenhall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ronnie Chisenhall.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tyler Naquin will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 30.
Daniel Robertson will also come in now as he takes over out in center. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 0 for 4.
Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0. Line towards center field. Robertson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready now, Justin Bohr. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet. Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready with another 2-strike offering. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Andrew Miller takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Martin Prado now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Marlins 4 and the Indians 3. Brad Boxberger enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Boxberger.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Perez. He'll be the one to start things out against Boxberger, who tries to close the door in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Edwin Encarnacion now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Well, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball, and he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home.
Oh man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow! What a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.
Well, you want to talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was a difference maker in the series victory.
Now on the show as we take you through a few of the sights and sounds of the final game of this World Series. Field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.